I don't think the Dooney and Bourke Florentine Buckley bag gets enough attention. It's a brilliant bag and has become one of my all-time favorites. When I try to look for YouTube reviews before buying this bag, there are plenty of reviews on the Florentine satchel, but not so much for the Buckley. So I'm going to tell you all about it. Welcome back to returning viewers, and if you're new, hello. Welcome to Bag Feels, where I do bag reviews and comparisons that focus on feel, design, practicality, and value. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Dooney and Bourke Florentine Buckley bag. I have it in the colors navy and black, but when I looked at the website just before this video, it looks like it's currently available in the colors natural and black. The retail price on these bags is $558, but I'll tell you how to get a much better deal than this a little bit later on in the video. Let's look at the features of the navy bag with tan handles and trim. On the outside, you can see that it has the drawstring closure, and this does stay closed very well when you have it cinched, so A+ on the construction of the drawstring closure. You have these tassels that hang off the bag. They have the green felt underside. There are no outside pockets. And feet on the bottom of the bag with an additional leather strip reinforcement. The Dooney and Bourke plaque on the front of the bag. Two very substantial handles. And a shoulder strap. I have some things to say about this shoulder strap, so I'll get to that in just a minute, but let's look at the interior first. Nice wide opening on the top. I absolutely love that. It does have a key leash inside. I wish it was a little higher up on the bag because it's pretty low, but it's still convenient and I still use that. It does have a zippered pocket in the back and a slip pocket, two more slip pockets here. This is that soft green material with like a red, kind of looks like Christmas inside. The black is almost exactly the same, except it has the black handles and details. The black tassels do have that same soft green underside, but you might notice a difference on this one, and that is that there is no shoulder strap attached to this. So now let's talk about that shoulder strap. This strap is the worst. I don't like it at all, and that's why it's been removed from the black bag. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Look at all of these keeper leather loops here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've never seen anything like this before, but when I do try to wear it with this shoulder strap, it is not comfortable. I think the strap is too skinny. I don't like it when two skinny straps are doubled up. Having that way down on the shoulder, not comfortable at all. So now the website says that this is detachable, but let me tell you, this is not detachable. I tried to do that, but unfortunately you have to detach it from around these gigantic rivets. Holy moly, look how huge that is. And then somehow you have to get every single one of these loops to go over and around that. And if you can kind of see, it's really, really hard, if not impossible, to lift this loop high enough to get it over this rivet. So I actually had to ask my husband, because he's got various tools for jewelry and watchmaking, if he had something that could remove the strap without damaging it. Because I was ready to cut it off with scissors because it was just making me mad. But he was able to remove the black strap without any damage. But it's not something that I think the average person could just easily remove at will. I also don't see this being very easily adjustable. So for me, this is not usable. The handles are fantastic. They've got this whip stitch detail. They're actually quite comfortable to carry. Let's have a look at the drawstring for a minute, because I did wonder if this would kind of get in my way when I'm getting in and out of the bag or packing it. And I didn't really experience that at all. I've used this bag for a few weeks and I never noticed this drawstring being an issue. So to close it, you do kind of have to use some strength, two-handed, pull on this side while pushing in this piece all the way to the bag. Here's my black bag. Got it nice and cinched. And then I have my own shoulder strap that I will wear with this one. It's from another brand called Satchel, actually, but it's really nice and wide and comfortable and soft and nothing like the shoulder strap that comes with the Buckley bag. A difference on the black bag is that it doesn't have that metal Dooney and Bourke plaque on the front. It's just a leather patch. So I think they did different editions of this bag, and this might just be the newest one. So I'm going to pack up the Buckley bag with all the things I carry on a daily basis and show you how they fit. I have my pack of tissues. Put that in the slip pocket up here. Pack of gum. Slip pocket up here. I have some Purell wipes. I'll put those in with the gum. I have an EpiPen. I'll put that in this slip pocket here. A pill box. I'll put that in the zippered pocket. This is for my keys. Put that on here. I have the Coach Essential Slim Wallet in the crystal jacquard. I have a hair clip, sunglasses case, a little pouch with my chapstick and eye drops and other small things. This is not my current phone. This is an old phone that I just use for packing demonstrations. That in this slip pocket here. So this is what I usually carry every day. If I have enough room, then I will also add my driving gloves for the cold days, and a bottle of water. So you can see there's still a ton of room in this bag. So let's add a Coach notebook. It stands up fine in there just under the cinch. And now let's cinch it closed and see how it looks. And I tuck this through the handle, and then I would be on my way. Now for the navy bag, since I'm going to be removing this shoulder strap, I actually found, this is a burnished amber shoulder strap from my soft tabby from Coach, and it's not quite long enough to be a good shoulder strap for this bag, so I added this Coach outlet extender on the end, and I'll show you how that looks. So I think that this burnished amber is pretty much a perfect match for the tan that comes on the Buckley bag, or at least close to it. So here's how it would look with that shoulder strap. And this would be just the perfect length for me to carry this bag. Here's what it would look like with that extender. So let's talk about pros and cons. I would say for the pros, this bag is absolutely built to last. The leather is nice and thick. I don't anticipate any part of this bag to having tears or rips. I think that everything is secured. The stress points are reinforced well. The bag is nearly indestructible, to be honest. So I'm really happy with the construction of this bag. The handles are so convenient. I love bags with handles. This bag fits everything. I mean everything. So I've actually packed it with all of my everyday carry stuff and then rolled up a sweater or something and put that on top of it. It fit just fine. it really has an incredible capacity. Love this bucket shape. It stands on its own very well. I do want to show you the feet on this one. But look at that nice, substantial base. This is not going to tip over. It's always going to stand upright. I think it's just a great bag. I also think that the tassels are a really cute detail. Now let's talk about the cons. Of course, you guys know how I feel about that strap. So I would say that this strap to me is not a usable strap. The bag does tend to be a little on the weightier side because it does have all of this thick leather. It's got the tassels. These add weight. So if weight is a consideration for you, you might want to take those off. And the hardware is also substantial, so that's going to add a little bit more weight as well. 2 sets of O-rings for the handles and 2 more on the ends for the shoulder strap, and then more hardware here to hold the tassels in place. The next con I'm going to mention might not be a con for everybody. I really don't like these colors inside. I think they clash to the extreme. They're just so bright, and I wish they would have stuck with one, like maybe either the green or the red, but to have both of them, I don't know. I just don't think it looks right. And I have one more Dooney bag. Here is a large Barlow tote. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. But look at the inside. It's got this very neutral textile inside. I would have loved if they used the same material and color for the interior of the Buckley. I just don't really understand this bright green and red. I presume it to be some sort of a trademark or signature lining for Dooney and Bourke. So that's just my guess. But if I were able to choose, I would definitely have gone with this more neutral, light colored lining for these Buckley bags. I think it would have looked a lot better. I still love the Buckley. The lining color hasn't prevented me from using it, and I think it's just an overall very well made bag. Do I think it's worth the price point of $558 retail? I actually do think this bag is worth that price. I did not pay that much, and I do believe that there are ways that you can get this bag for much less. That makes it an even better deal. From all I've seen in the leather bag world, when it comes to this kind of quality and construction, that price point of $558 is actually probably considered reasonable. What I paid for this bag, brand new from the Dooney website, was $295, and that was because they had some sort of a sale going, which it seems like they usually have some kind of a sale going. And I was able to find a coupon code on the internet before I purchased. So with the sale and the coupon code, that brought the price down considerably. So I would suggest, if you're looking on the Dooney site, to see if you can find a coupon code to help you get the best price. So I'd love to know what you think. Do you like these Buckley bags? Do you think they're too big, too heavy? Am I crazy about that shoulder strap, or is it just the worst? Let me know in the comments. I've got lots more videos coming, so feel free to mosey on over to my channel and check them out. Thank you for watching.